Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan and welcome to sunny Bulgaria. We're right now in Sandanski, still southwest of Bulgaria, and it is February, still quite nice and warm, no snow, probably about 13 centigrades. And today I would like to show you some mineral spring waters around the town. They do have actually quite a lot around here, and they are all very good for your health and for healing some illnesses, and also for helping to prevent some also illnesses. The town itself, Sandanski, has something around 20 different spring water holes. I would say like spring water holes, right? Mineral waters. And there are two main ones. They're right in the center. And one is very hot, 76 centigrades. 76 centigrades, I don't know, was that quite a lot of in Fahrenheit. And another one is warm. And these two are very strong waters, and I will tell you a little bit about what they are used for, what the locals are using it for mostly. I can't really tell you about all of them exactly what is really good or not good, because you do really need to ask specialists. You really need to consult a doctor, because you have to be extremely careful in using them, because obviously they are full of minerals, salt, and some other things. So, but we will start right now with some cold spring waters, and as far as I understand, it's okay to drink them and use them to cool down when it's very hot. So it's okay. So and we're starting with, I'm standing near a very big and old tree. It's called chinar, and it is 600 and something, 650 years old. I'm starting with this water in here. So this is the cold mineral water, and I often come here and just use this water for refreshing in hot summer days. I haven't been in summer though, but I was in autumn, September, so I was used it in September and October when it was really hot. And you see, it's Macedonia. This is the judgment court called General Todorov, but the main pedestrian street is Macedonia. I walked with you before, so usually you probably would start walking from that far corner. They can't see where it starts, or maybe it's the end. And if you walk from there to the park area, that's where we're going now, because the most of the waters are in the park, so you will not miss it. You see, it's right here on the left side from you by this big tree, and you will not miss it. And also on the other side is Sandanski's famous spa hotel, which is you will see a lot on different posters and pictures about Sandanski. And we are going to the park, where you can see on horizon we have beautiful mountains there with snow. It's a bit far to the mountains, probably about an hour. And this is where they have Bansko, and skiing resort is really nice. But we are just going around the town. I'll show you what are the other spring waters. We just walked away from the main street, you can see here, and there is another spring water place, or place with spring water, and which actually says it was built in 2000, I think, and in memory. So it's also cold water, and also I use this one for refreshments. And it's right by the hotel, as you can see on this side. And we're going to walk a little bit towards this way, and this is where we're going to be a hot spring water. You can see this is where a park is. If you remember, in winter we walked with you this alley, the alley of diplomats, and when it was one nice snowy day, it was only one day. There actually were a couple of days, but not as good as the one I made video of. And these are just fountains and the river, and we're going, I'm going to show you the next place. We're nearly there, it's like 2 minutes walk. Well, so this is the main hot spring water, 76 centigrades as you can see. Well, I guess it's like, I don't know, 200 Fahrenheit? 100 Fahrenheit is about 30 centigrades, isn't it? So, well, here is, you see how hot it is? It's even the steam comes out from it. And it's pretty, this is the same, the bowl from this, the same. There is no anything about the description, what exactly it has, ingredients of it. So that's why I couldn't find much, to be honest, information. And now we're going to the park. As you can see, there's lots of people. So I just want to say that a lot of people drink this water and it helps, but you really need to consult with someone about it, honestly guys, because some of the locals told me that with that one you need to be really careful. Okay, if we will go to the right, we will end up at the next hot spring water. It's not hot, warm. This one is 76, the other one is only about maybe 30 degrees centigrades. It's about maybe 100 Fahrenheit. This one like 100 and something. And I'm not going to go this way because that way is just going to be some trees which are not very pretty at this moment. So I'll just go through the park and then we will see some more cold water, mineral water out there. And so while I walk and show myself a bit, I actually can't see anything because it's so bright. It's February here in Sandanski. I don't know, maybe today is 16 centigrades. It's really, really nice and warm. So, but it's still, I think, a little bit chilly air because in sun it's very hot, but slight air cooling, I think, from the mountains because it's snow in mountains, you know. And here it's clear. So that water where we just passed from, a lot of people even well, drinking it, using for different illnesses. I don't know which ones exactly. I would say probably pretty much it's for your insides, like for stomach and well, something else I guess. But you can also use it for your joints. This is what we mostly using it for. Okay, so look at this, another spring water. Also cold one, you see, this is all cold and people drink this when they go into the park. It's another chinar there, Platanus orientalis. This one is a little bit younger, 350 years old. And also, unfortunately, there is no description what is it exactly for. So back to the hot one again. Like I said to you, we pretty much using it for outside. We don't drink the other one because we can't really. We didn't ask anyone. We don't have kind of these illnesses to try and to treat because I think they are much better for ask how you do it, because you really need to have like a system of using it. Okay, look, this is the swimming pool which also filled in with mineral water, and I think all of this around the spa hotels, they all filled in with mineral water, and I kind of think that it's all from that particular hot water spring, the one we just saw, the 76 degrees. That's why we use it mostly for also, we don't have a bath in our apartment, we just using well, I don't know what you call it, buckets or something, bringing the water in the house and just put our legs in it, arms keeping in there, so it kind of does help a bit with arthritis and for your joints. So after walking, really nice to just well, put your legs in there in that hot water. So that's why I think this mineral swimming pools are also that good for all of this, and also helping for back pains. So that's why I'm not sure about that particular water, how can you drink it, because like I'm saying, some people drink, and some locals, which I told you, started to tell you and haven't finished, they're saying that some people started to drink it without knowing how you're supposed to drink it. So look, we're just coming out from main alley and turning to the right, which you're also not going to miss, and we'll go straight and going to end up at the next fountain. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying, people start drinking it all the time, because like I'm saying, mineral water you need to drink like in a course. It's like you only can drink it before food, and it also depends on if you have some condition. It has to be like 40 minutes before food or 15 minutes. It's all different, will have different effects on you. So that's why you really need to ask someone professional how to do it. And people drink all the time, start drinking it before food, after food, and they started to feel not very well, because the water is very concentrated, and of course it starts to influence the insides, and not and some people started to feel sick. That's why I need to be really careful. As you can see from that alley, I just turned a little bit to the right, another alley here, and this is where the hotel, and we could go through there. That I told you wasn't really appealing. That was a bit better through the main alley of the park. And here we go into the next one. You see it's a little bit in the ground, and has a bit stairs to it. And that's the one of the quite important ones, Mirato. It's not as hot, like I'm saying, it's only about 30 degrees, warm. This one is warm, and also you can drink it, and it's also for different inside of your body, helps, and for external use, for outside use, right? Correct, as I'm saying, external use. So what people do, the locals, right? They get this water for healing the ice. So when you see there is a benches out there around, this lady is getting some bottles. Unfortunately, nobody today using it for the ice, but quite often people sit on these benches, and they put water in a glass, and then they put one eye in it, keeping it for about 15 minutes, then change water and sit and put another eye in it for another like 10, 15 minutes. So so that one is very famous among locals, especially for ice healing. It must be helping because a lot of people using it. So this is supposed to be mineral baths, which don't look very very appealing, to be honest. They have some I don't know, fans or whatever. I mean, doesn't look very nice really, but it's from this waters, mineral bath. You see, it's called Banya Mirato, and here you can use this water externally to sit in it. Okay, so, and you need to know, if you come here, they would have a times written when it's going to be season. Right now, you see, it's not a season, and women, for example, in the morning, men in the evening, and then they change weeks. When men in the morning and women in the evening, because they like to do baths here naked. Okay, pretty much naked. So that's it from these two important spring waters, which are used among locals for healing purposes. Over there you can see is the hospital. First aid you can find in this area. Now we are pretty much going to the park, and just want to show you a little bit more again. So this is where we come from, and okay, let's just go a little bit through the park, like I'm saying. And now from here, everywhere you will find a lot of different cold water spring mineral waters all over the place. Would be quite a few of them, but they're all going to be cold. So the hot and the warm one is only these two I just showed you. Maybe there are some other places I don't know yet about, because obviously I'm only like coming here from time to time, and I don't stay here long enough to find out about other places and other mineral waters, except the ones outside Sandanski, like in Rupiti. Remember I showed you also in Rupiti they are super strong. In here the concentration of all of these elements in there is about 600 something milligrams per liter, I think. In Rupiti it's like 2000. Imagine how strong the Rupiti ones. And a little bit about the healing things on skin. They also help with skin diseases. Like my dad had some problems with his legs. He had some red patches on his skin. We didn't know what was it, didn't ask the doctors much, and no like correct diagnosis, but he had it for years. And he was trying different creams and something else, and nothing was helping. He had, we thought it will be ulcers at one point. And when we came here, Sandanski, he started to use water from that hot spring, the one by the hotel, and also muds from Rupiti. And his skin is clear, absolutely clear. We like laughing with my mom. Is like, oh, you have baby skin now, like a little piggy, pinky, pretty skin, because it's cleared out. It's unbelievable. So I can tell you that that definitely worked. I think if there is a skin problem, it will help, but if it's something from inside and you have something on your skin because of the inside illnesses, I don't know if it's going to help. But you see, obviously, I guess my dad had something problems with his skin. So well, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to show you, to tell you a little bit about this miracle waters of Sandanski. You do know that Bulgaria is famous, absolutely famous, by its mineral springs, and people from around the world are coming here for healing purposes, to treat themselves, because they have all over the country different springs for different purposes, and not the same. So you really need to check it out, and it's not only cheaper and not as expensive. You can come and have some also treatments or whatever, but also the air is very good. It's very good for breathing. Like Sandanski is famous for asthma, to treat asthma. If you have lung problems, breathing problems, asthma, or whatever, you can come and also be healed here. I spoke to some people and they were confirming me that yes, air here helps them clear out the lungs. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you guys a little bit. So if you're interested in something like that, of course, check out the internet, read a bit more, and come here and heal. Okay, for healing, come here for healing, and breathing the clear air and drinking clear and beautiful water. You see, this is another one, which is a cold one. Okay, and I'm going to the lake area where they also have another water spring, but also cold one. It's a beautiful views from here. Up the mountain. I haven't been there yet. Maybe one day I'll go up. But even now I see it's winter, but everything is pretty much green. Just a little bit before I say goodbye, I went to the park. Look at these beautiful views from here, like a really pretty panorama. Even though it's still no leaves on some trees, it still looks very, very beautiful. Look at that. Really nice. Okay, well guys, and now I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I see you later. Bye everyone!